Hi, I'm Elise. I'm a master esthetician. I'm the owner of Spa Elise here in Eagle Mountain, Utah. I apologize. I have a really big dog and he has been very yappy today. So I wanted to share with you my exact skincare routine. This is what I have used for the last year, 2 years to clear up some cystic grade 2, grade 3 level cystic acne. This is my bare face, and I still have some scarring from these cysts that I was dealing with. I had started a new medication. I just got out of esthetician school. My skin was in really, really bad shape. So these are the products that I've been using ever since to repair my skin barrier, and now my skin is looking cleaner than ever. So the cleanser that I use, and this is kind of gross because it's been sitting in my shower. This is the Idyllic Cleanser from Glymed Plus. This is a Utah-based medical grade skincare line. And I like this cleanser. It's got 3% mandelic acid. I've got sensitive skin. Let's just start with talking about my skin type. I have very sensitive, very reactive, very acne-prone skin. I have really bad breakouts really, really easily, and I'm very sensitive to products. I'm very sensitive to just too much exposure to too many ingredients in products. So I like to keep it to minimum ingredient lists, very short ingredient lists, and no additives, fragrance, things like that. And I also have aging skin. I'm 35 years old, so my skin is considered aging and maturing. And I also have combination skin. So I get oily on my forehead and my nose and chin, and then my cheeks are dry. So we're going to talk about my exact very skincare regimen that I've used with that in mind, my skin type, my skin concerns, and just coming out of a really bad acne spell, the worst I've ever had. Okay, so my Idyllic Cleanser, I only use this cleanser right now, and I do 1 cleanse in the morning and 2 cleanses at night. I will do a double cleanse even if I don't have makeup on. It's just best to get in a double cleanse either in the morning or at night. Or if you have really oily skin, double cleanse in the morning and double cleanse at night. However, I would not recommend that because you do want your skin to normalize the natural oils on your face and not break out to your natural oils. Okay, so that is my cleanser. Once again, 1 cleanse in the morning, 2 cleanses at night. And then my morning time exfoliation. Now I exfoliate a lot, probably way more than the average person, and I have found that works best for my skin. My skin responds positively to a lot of exfoliation. Some might consider this over exfoliation. I listen to my skin, and so I will use like a tiny dab of this. This is very liquidy. So I'll just put a tiny dab, smear it all over my fingers, and then just like dab, 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 and then just kind of rub it in. I do put a product on my face that makes my face more like, it's another kind of jelly, liquidy serum that I put on first to kind of put a buffer between my skin and this intense exfoliation, and then I kind of rub, like I said, those little dabs into that serum that's already on my face. I have found that works best for me. If my skin is stinging, I know that I've gone too far. However, when I do it this way, when I put that serum on first and kind of sandwich my exfoliation, my skin doesn't burn, it doesn't peel and flake, it doesn't get red and irritated, I don't break out, and I get to experience the great results of exfoliation. That being said, let me just back up a little bit and share the serum that I use every day, morning and night. I'm not allowed to talk about this product line publicly. However, I would sell my kidney for this. It's a luxury skincare line, and these are luxury products They have minimal natural ingredients, or at least safe ingredients that are really great for your face. They don't use preservatives. They don't use fragrance. This is just a really honest, ethical brand. And it's called luxury skincare because they use the good stuff. They use good ingredients for this. So I'm just going to show the bottle. For those of you who know what this is, you know. If you don't and you're curious, DM me. This is a lipid serum that it's really liquidy. It's really it's kind of a gel liquid, and a little bit goes a long way, and you just smear it all over your face. I put it everywhere. I even put it over my lips and my eyes. I'm not saying that that's what you're supposed to do, but I like to do that. And then after I put that on, I use that morning and night once after I cleanse. Then in the mornings, I use my Glymed Accelerator Gel. This is my favorite exfoliator I've ever used. It is magical, especially for aging and maturing skin. Once you get past 30, you want to start incorporating AHAs, and that's what this is. This accelerator gel has 20% alpha hydroxy acids. The nice thing about these ingredients is that they are very clean. And so this is a really intense exfoliation, but like I said, when you use a little bit and you listen to your skin, if it's stinging, you're going too far. You don't want to over exfoliate. If you're stinging every time, try sandwiching it between kind of a hydrating product and a moisturizer, or do all of your skincare steps, get to the moisturizer, and try putting this on top. Now that is my morning, okay? And this is the same luxury skincare brand. I can't talk about it, but this is their moisturizer, and it's my favorite moisturizer I've ever used. It's the most skin calming and tone correcting moisturizer or product I've ever used. My skin tone is so even when I use this moisturizer. So highly recommend this moisturizer. It has just the right amount of like dewiness left over on the skin. Your skin looks really dewy, very lustrous, if that's a word, just like a lot of life, vibrance, bright, glowy, dewy, even complexion. It's correcting your pigmentation from your scars. Your scars are gone. They're eliminated with this moisturizer. And like I said, this is luxury products. These are really great ingredients, good ingredients, not too many, no additives. This is good for sensitive skin, ideal for sensitive skin and ideal for aging skin. And then, so I would use that morning and night. And then, at night, my exfoliation that I use, once again, I sandwich this because I don't want to overdo it, and I'm paying attention to how my skin is reacting. If I look red and peely in the morning, then I need to sandwich it a little bit better. But this cleared up my acne. It did take some time. It took a couple weeks, and when I first started using it, it made my skin look really awful. It was just really hard to get used to it because you will peel like crazy. But it's the adapalene gel, and this is just an acne treatment. Once again, I sandwich this. I'll do my serum, my liquidy serum, then I put this on, and I will avoid big circles around my eyes. I go above my eyebrows, barely on my temples, barely under here, to avoid getting the eye area. You do not want this on your eye area. And then I avoid my lips as well. And so, so the adapalene gel, this is a really great product for acne and for clearing up your skin from severe breakouts. And then in the daytime, I've been using this oil-free protective moisturizer with SPF 15 from Glymed. This is from their Elite line. This is one of their more luxury products. I have reactions to sunscreens. Most sunscreens that I've tried, I have pretty severe reactions to. But after clearing up my skin, repairing my skin barrier, I have been reintroducing different SPFs. And this is one of them, and my skin has been perfectly happy with this. So once again, it's the oil-free protective moisturizer with SPF 15. They have others for other different skin types, but this is good for my combination skin, my acne prone skin, my sensitive skin. This has just worked really well for my particular skin type. I wanted to share this mask that I will use every once in a while, and it really clears up my skin. Another thing that we don't realize is that sometimes our breakouts are due to either poor exfoliation, a lack of exfoliation, too much exfoliation, reaction to products, reaction to foods, hormones and genetics. And oftentimes it's also due to just dehydration or not being hydrated or moisturized properly. And so I bought this overnight mask, and it's an Australian aloe jelly mask. And you put this on your face and you sleep with it on your skin. You sleep with it on your face, and your face just kind of soaks it up through the night. I'll use this every once in a while. I would recommend using this once a month. My skin really loves this. My skin doesn't usually respond positively to face masks, and so I really like this mask. My skin responds very positively to this. My skin looks amazing after this, feels amazing, and your skin will just look so glowy and beautiful after using this. And once again, this is an overnight mask, and I love this one. For those of you who are on a budget, having a hard time finding a moisturizer that works for you, that your skin responds positively to, I do have an unconventional tip. And as a master esthetician, other master estheticians are probably going to not like this. But I bought this raw and unrefined shea butter. And what I'll do is I'll scoop. The other thing is you don't want to use your hands when you're scooping your products. You want to get a little plastic, tiny spatula, and you scoop the product out, place it onto the back of your hand so that your spatula remains clean or cleaner, right? And then I like to get just a teeny tiny bit of Aquaphor. And I will mix it in with my shea butter, and then I'll put that on my face. At night, regardless of whether or not I'm using the shea butter, I will put a little bit of Aquaphor onto my hands and mix it over onto my hands until it feels pretty oily. You can feel it pretty good. And then I just like tap onto my face. And that's it. Just like tap, done. And then I will use Aquaphor around my eyes and on my lips, or I use a lip mask at night. So that's just a little, that's my little specialty tip that I give to my clients, especially with aging skin. And then I moisturize my neck and chest morning and night with Aquaphor. And my neck and chest are in really great shape, if you can see. So love my neck and chest. Aquaphor is amazing. 2 more products that I would recommend for people with maturing skin. If you don't have sensitive skin, and if you, maturing, aging skin, dry, oily, or combination, not sensitive. These are the 2 products that I would highly recommend. Glymed's Glycolic Facial Cleanser. Glycolic acid is really great for aging skin. It also helps combat acne. So this is good for aging. This is good for acne. And this is great for just giving your skin a glow. I recommend this to my aging skin clients. The only thing is that I would caution you to not overuse this. So I wouldn't use this daily. I would use it maybe 1 to 2 times a week is all, and at night. The other cleanser that I would recommend that you use, and I would use this as a morning cleanse, and I would also use this as a second cleanse at night, and this is the peptide firming cleanser. Glymed calls this their red carpet cleanser. It's a really amazing product. It's called their red carpet cleanser just because it has you looking like you are ready to walk the carpet. Your skin is so like you've got this even complexion, even tone, glowy, youthful. Minimizes the appearance of pores. Like it just makes your skin look ideal, especially for like makeup application, close-ups, photo shoots, weddings, special events. But if you can afford it and you try it and you absolutely love it, I recommend using it daily. The other thing that I wanted to add about my accelerator gel is that this does correct the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. It also corrects the appearance of your pore size, which is why I really like this, because I have large appearing pores or enlarged pores on my nose, on these parts of my cheeks, my chin, and then my forehead, like right here, this triangle right here. I just look like I've got huge, nasty pores, but when I use this, I look like a baby. I mean, it's got me looking really tight and plump, and those pores are essentially non-existent. So that's another good reason or another benefit to using the accelerator gel. I think that's it for my daily skincare routine. Once again, I am a sensitive skin girly. I've got aging skin. I've got acneic skin. I've got combination skin. And so keep that in mind when you're considering a skincare regimen like this with these types of products, with these ingredients that I've shared. And also, like I said, you just kind of test the waters to see what works with your skin and pay attention to your skin. Feel your skin. If your skin is burning and stinging, that might be a sign that you're having a reaction to a product or you're not using it properly, and maybe try sandwiching those products. Or if it's a great product like exfoliation, put your serum down first, then exfoliate, or put a hydrating product, then the exfoliate, or put your moisturizer down and then your exfoliation. And just kind of play with it and see what works for you. So that is my daily skincare regimen. Let me know if you have any questions or comments, and go ahead and make a request for a future video so that I have topic ideas for future episodes.